Hi, welcome back to Jabu Food. Today we're going to be unboxing and taking a look at this Delivita Diavolo Gas-Fire Pizza Oven. It's only just been released, there's not much information on it online, so thought I'd do an unboxing and then we'll see what we've got. So I placed the order for this pizza oven yesterday, it came today, and as an introductory offer I got 10% off the cost of the pizza oven, and also you get a free bottle of gas. Now something like this is not going to last a particularly long time, but I'm going to be keeping this by for when I do want to take this out, maybe to the beach or maybe camping, and then I don't have to worry about taking a big gas canister with me. So to have that is a little bonus. So let's open the box and see what we've got inside. So one of the reasons that I did go for this particular pizza oven was because you get about £169 worth of accessories included. So that includes the folding pizza peel, a temperature gun just to make sure that your stone is at the right temperature before you start cooking. It's got a portable carry case, and then you've also got the two types of regulator, one for this type of canister and one for your patio type gas canister. So it all looks very well packaged. This is the pizza stone, and I've got a tape measure, so I'm actually going to measure how thick this is because I couldn't see that specified on their website. There's a instruction booklet, a little tool if you need to use a match to light the pizza oven. This is one of the regulators. This will be the one that I will be using for testing purposes, and today that will connect to my normal patio gas bottle that I have next to my gas barbecue. So I actually went for the navy version of this pizza oven. It was available in multiple other colours. I think there was a green, a red, possibly a cream as well. So inside the pizza oven there's another accessory kit that looks to be like the portable gas regulator and also the pizza peel and the temperature gun. So we'll open that up now. Packaging is really quite substantial. So the regulator for the smaller gas bottle, we've got the infrared temperature gun, may need to supply your own batteries. We've got the carry case, nicely branded, decent quality straps. They look nice and sturdy. We'll try that on the pizza oven in a minute. The pizza peel. So when it comes to the pizza oven itself, this model actually has legs that just pop out, whereas the previous model, I believe, had legs that were fixed with screws. So this makes it much easier, much more portable. So this is the pizza oven with the legs extended. I'm going to be mounting this on my gas barbecue, so that's where my gas bottle is, and it gives me a nice workspace. But let's see how big the pizza stone is. So again, nicely packaged. And in terms of, it's more the thickness that I was wanting to check. And this is actually, I would say, about 14 millimeters. So I think that's quite a decent thickness. I know there are other pizza ovens that offer much thicker stones. The Gosney Rockbox was another pizza oven I was looking at, but considering you get the £169 worth of accessories plus the 10% off the free bottle of gas, for me this was a worthwhile option. I'm just going to pop this in. That feels nice and secure in there now, so if I do transport this in the carry case, I wouldn't have any concerns about that pizza stone coming out. So let's actually try putting this in the carry case and see how easy that is. And a nice little feature is that these legs have got little retaining clips, so as you push they don't inadvertently come down. There we go. So that was quite simple, to be honest, and if I wanted to just store that in the garage like this, I probably would. Obviously all your accessories can go inside the pizza oven when it's being transported, so for a trip out to the beach or camping, I think this is going to be fantastic. Let's connect up the hose and see how easy that is. So as mentioned, this is the regular size regulator. It's got a tie wrap on there. So obviously that end connects to your gas bottle, and then this end connects to the back. Push that on there, and then there's a circlip just to make sure that it's nice and tight. And then what I'll do, I'll go and get a little dish with some fairy liquid and some warm water, and then you can put it around the edge of the hose, and then that just makes sure that there's no leaks. So let's do that now. So I've just managed to secure the hose on by pushing it as far as it'll possibly go over the thickest knuckle, and then I've got the Jubilee clip here that I'm just tightening up onto the thickest part, and then we'll test it with the soapy water. Right, so that feels nice and tight. Let's get the gas bottle and then we'll just check there's no leak. So I've now got my gas bottle here. Just going to attach the regulator to the top of the gas bottle, turn that on, and then I've got some soapy water and I'll just rub that around. Right, so there's no bubbles, which is a good sign. So now I'm going to fire up the pizza oven. I'm just going to push this dial down. And then I'm holding it down just until it's got a nice stable flame. So initially the flame's looking quite blue. I was under the impression it should be more yellow. So I'm just going to see how it goes and then we'll go from there. So it's been running a couple of minutes now. Flame's looking more yellow and can definitely feel plenty of heat coming out. One thing I've noticed is that the pizza stone itself might just need moving to the right slightly, but I'm pleased that the stone is thicker than some other units that I've seen advertised. Don't believe it's as thick as the Gosney rock box, but even so, that should retain more heat. So I've just checked again around the back where the hose is, and that was nice and tight, and used the soapy water just to make sure there was no leaks. So yeah, all looking good so far. So first impressions of this gas-fired pizza oven are really good. I like the fact that it comes with so many accessories. This is the pizza peel, the infrared temperature gun. Again, they're going to probably set you back maybe £20–30 on Amazon. The travel gas canister, I think that's going to be great, like I say, for trips to the beach or camping. With regards to the regulator that I would need to be using, I don't know whether the diameter of the hose is different. So this is 8mm 10 bar, and this as well is 8mm 10 bar, but I don't know whether I'd really be wanting to change over the hose or whether or not I would just be able to change over the regulator. So I might do a little bit of research on that, because getting that hose on and off is not the easiest of tasks. With regards to the pizza oven itself, having just preheated it for a short while, what I have noticed is that the top of the oven does get extremely hot. and as you would expect, there's a lot of heat being generated inside. So I'm not sure whether that's due to the amount of insulation. Maybe there's not enough insulation. However, on the other Delivita pizza ovens, the ones that are wood fired, when I looked at one of their reviews, people did mention the fact that the bottom doesn't get hot, the top rarely gets hot. So I would imagine because they're much more expensive, the insulation on those is obviously much greater. This being around about the £250 mark, obviously there's going to be some compromises. So I'll be doing a cook later on today, making some dough at the moment that's proving, and then we're going to see how we get on. But overall, for the price and for all the accessories, I think this is looking very promising, but the proof will be in the eating. So stick by it, and I'll be doing a video shortly of how well this cooks pizzas. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.